Hello, this is Tori with LANDiO. We have a new 35-acre property in southern Colorado with county road access and mountain views bordering BLM land. This is an aerial view looking over the property. To the south you have Silver Mountain, Mount Mestas, Rough Mountain. To the west you have Sheep Mountain. To the north you have Greenhorn Mountain and the San Isabel National Forest. This is the 35-acre parcel highlighted in green. To the west it borders roughly 70 acres of BLM land. That's all this yellow shaded area. You have some county road frontage along the northeast corner that connects to this access road right along the north portion of the property. If we zoom out a little bit, I'll show you what's around this property. All of this yellow shaded area, this is all BLM land. There's just right here within a short distance of the property probably over 10,000 acres of BLM land. And as we showed you the views of Sheep Mountain, that's just west of the property. All of this BLM land goes on top of Sheep Mountain. Up here we have Little Sheep Mountain. Over here to the northeast you have Greenhorn Mountain and the San Isabel National Forest. All of this green shaded area, this is the San Isabel National Forest. Over 1 million acres of national forest land here, and that's only a short distance from the property. To the west you can see there's more national forest land, all of this green shaded area. There's collectively probably over 2 million acres of public land surrounding the property in various directions, and people seek out properties near all this public land so that they can enjoy it for activities like hiking, mountain biking, horseback riding, ATVs, dirt bikes, rock climbing, hunting, fishing, boating, water skiing. When it comes to hunting, this property is located in the desirable Game Management Unit number 85, which is very popular for elk. This area of southern Colorado has one of the largest elk herds in the world. We have customers from throughout the United States that have purchased property in this area of Colorado specifically to go hunting. And the abundance of elk is one of the primary draws. It's also popular for mule deer, wild turkey. Throughout the area in National Forest, you'll also find antelope, bighorn sheep, bear, mountain lion. Here are some photos of the San Isabel National Forest on top of Greenhorn Mountain. Incredibly beautiful area. Again, all of this is surrounding the property. Not only do you have 35 acres of your own to hunt and enjoy, but that also serves as a base camp to then venture out into all this public land. In regards to the towns and cities around the property, here we have the 35 acres. To the north you have the paved State Highway 69. To the south the paved State Highway 160. Property is about halfway in between those two paved state highways. And then you have county roads running all throughout this area, including the county road along the northeast corner of the property. Both Highway 69 and 160 to the east will take you to Interstate 25. And then here you'll find the town of Walsenburg. Walsenburg is about 42 minutes from the property. It is the county seat of Huerfano County where the property is located. Population around 3,200. Here you have the Latham State Park. There's 2 lakes, roughly 1,600 acres of public land. This is La Vita. It's a popular tourist destination, home to about 800. But then Interstate 25 runs north and south along the Front Range. Go back to our interactive map, you can see Interstate 25. And Interstate 25 takes you north to Pueblo. It'll take you south to Trinidad. Trinidad has a population around 10,000. Pueblo has a population around 110,000. And Pueblo is only about 1 hour and 15 minutes from the property. If you continue north on Interstate 25, it'll take you to Colorado Springs. Colorado Springs has a population around 500,000. That's about 2 hours from the property. And then north of Colorado Springs, it'll take you into Denver. Denver and the surrounding metropolitan area of population over 1 million. Denver is about 3 hours from the property. And most of that is going to be on Interstate 25. This is State Highway 69 heading west towards the property. From Highway 69 you're going to take County Road 540, which then splits off into County Road 531, and then 531 is what runs through the northeast corner of the property. Here's some photos of County Road 531, and this is where it intersects with the road that runs along the northern portion of the property. And here's an aerial photo showing that intersection. This is County Road 531, that's looking north. This is the property right here. And there's that road running along the north portion of the property. There are underground telephone and internet lines along County Road 531. There are wildlife tracks and droppings on the property. Here's a nest with some eggs. There are lots of wildflowers blooming on the property. Trees of varying species and sizes. Looking at this image, here's County Road 531. There's the intersection, the road that runs along the north portion of the property. You can see these clusters of trees. If we look at the area beyond the trees, this would be to the south. You can see that these trees are burnt. If we look at some other images of the property, you can see those same burnt trees. This is looking north over the property, and you can see again some of those burnt trees. We'll go back to the interactive map, and this satellite image that is being shown here is prior to the Spring Creek fire that took place last fall. The Spring Creek fire started to the southwest in a neighboring county, and this property was literally along the fire line where the very end of the fire was. One of our customers has a property over here, and their property was affected the same way, as were many thousands of other properties. The fire burned just over 108,000 acres and was the third largest wildfire in Colorado history. Wildfires do occur. If you think about the vast history of this land, we had a property a few weeks ago and it was talking about these dikes that were formed from volcanic activity 27 million years ago. There's probably been a fire or two over the last 27 million years. It just so happens that one took place recently and did affect this property. Good can actually come from wildfire. That is why the Forest Service will conduct what's called controlled burns. It will clear out the underbrush and all of the dead organic material. Fire kills disease and insects that prey on trees and provides valuable nutrients that enrich the soil. More trees die each year from insect infestation and disease than from fire. Vegetation that is burned by fire provides a rich source of nutrients that nourish the remaining trees. And all throughout this area you can see lots of green sprouting up in the same place where the fire occurred. Perhaps this is your opportunity to look at this property as a canvas where you can plant trees, clear an area, put a cabin or a home site. There's some nice roll to the terrain. There's a high elevation point here. If you look at the contour map, you can see the roll in roughly 40 feet of elevation change. This is the Google Earth terrain view. This is south of the property looking north. There you can see that high elevation point. Now we're east of the property looking west, with the beautiful Sheep Mountain towering over the property. To the southwest you have Iron Mountain. Now we're north of the property looking south. This gives you another good perspective on the rolling terrain. There's County Road 531, underground telephone and internet lines, and there's a road along the north portion of the property. Now we're west of the property looking to the east, and there's where it borders the 70 acres of BLM land. And you can see how that 70 acres of BLM land extends to the west, heading towards Sheep Mountain. In this image we did not show all of the BLM land around the property, just the 70 acres that it borders. If we were to show that, roughly this whole area would be yellow. All on top of Sheep Mountain is BLM land, Iron Mountain. These white circles represent nearby landowners that have developed their properties to varying degrees. There are no covenants or restrictions. There's no HOA or HOA fees. There's no time limit to build. You can use the property recreationally, seasonally, or live here full time. The minimum dwelling size per the county is only 600 square feet. You can use alternative building styles: tiny home, shipping container home, a barn dominium, an arch cabin, an earthship home. You can have horses, livestock, exotic animals. You can see many people around here have multiple buildings on their property. Now we're going to show you some of the nearby points of interest. The town of Gardner is only about 23 minutes north of the property. Population of about 350. There's a cafe, school, a couple churches, post office. You're about 10 miles to the southern portion of Greenhorn Mountain and the Bedito Cone. And then to the north, this is all of the San Isabel National Forest. You're about 35 minutes from Interstate 25, and then about 42 minutes from Walsenburg, Colorado. Again, Walsenburg has a population around 3,200, the county seat of Huerfano County where the property is located. There's a hospital with a level 4 trauma center, hardware and building supplies. There are multiple grocery stores. This is Main Street where you'll find shopping and dining. There's a K-12 public school. The Lathrop State Park is about 50 minutes from the property. There are 2 lakes set against the backdrop of the beautiful Spanish Peaks. There you can enjoy fishing, boating, and water sports. There's another photo of the Spanish Peaks. Here's a trail map of the Lathrop State Park. To the north, we have Pueblo, Colorado, about an hour and 15 minutes from the property. Population around 110,000. Anything you need, you can find in Pueblo. Just west of Pueblo, you have the Lake Pueblo State Park, roughly 4,600 surface acres and over 60 miles of shoreline. There's also a marina at the Lake Pueblo State Park. Just under 2 hours from Colorado Springs, population around 500,000. Then about 3 hours from Denver, Colorado. Denver and the surrounding metropolitan area have a population over 1 million. There's also an international airport in Denver. We have these 35 acres in southern Colorado with county road access and mountain views bordering BLM land, priced only $54,900. All the property details are listed here on our website. The property taxes were only $58.50 a year for the entire 35 acres. Again, there's no HOA or HOA fees. There's no time limit to build. You can use the property recreationally, seasonally, or live there full time. We have detailed information here about the property and the surrounding area. There are links where you can find more information about nearby points of interest. Here are the GPS coordinates with links where you can open those on a Google map. There are over 150 images of the property and the surrounding area. All of these images have captions, Many of them have labels. If the property is of interest, we highly recommend you take the time to look through all these images. They'll answer many questions that you may have and even answer questions that you had not thought of. And then at the bottom of the page, we have this interactive map. If you want to look at this map in a full screen, all you do is click this full screen button right here. Then it'll open up in a new window. Click Go to Map, and there you can zoom around, zoom in, zoom out, turn on different layers. It's a really useful tool. At LANDiO, we work extremely hard to make it super easy for you to purchase land. If you'd like to secure this property while it's available, all you need to do is go to our website, landio.com, navigate to the property. Once you're on the property details page, you're going to see this green Buy Now button. If this Buy Now button is green and says Buy Now, that means the property is available as of that moment. We only have one of each property available. That's the unique thing about land. Every parcel is unique, and we only have one of each available. Only one person can purchase this property. Therefore, only one person can place a deposit on the property. So if the Buy Now button is green and you want to secure the property, all you need to do is click it. What that'll do then is add this deposit of $499 to your cart. Now this deposit secures the property for you. Your $499 deposit is credited towards your purchase, and we cover all of the closing costs. And we sell our properties on a first come first served basis. The first person that places a deposit is the person that gets to purchase the property. We do not engage in bidding wars. We often have more than one person that wants to purchase a property. If someone has already placed a deposit, that's it. We've had people offer us more than what the property was listed for, but that's just our policy. Our policy is to sell our properties on a first come first served basis. Our other policy is that the price is the price. There are no commissions or fees. So your total purchase price for this property is just the $54,900, and your $499 deposit is credited towards that $54,900, leaving the remaining balance due of $54,401. And that remaining balance may be paid by wire transfer, cashier's check, ACH bank draft, credit card, debit card, or any combination of these methods. We make the whole process super simple, and it can be completed in as little as a day. Once you've decided that this property fits what you're looking for and you've added that deposit to your cart, just click checkout. This window will appear where you enter your contact information, click Continue to Payment, enter your payment information, and then complete the checkout process. As soon as the checkout process has been completed, this Buy Now button no longer says Buy Now. It says Out of Stock, and it turns gray. If you're looking at the property and the Buy Now button is gray and says Out of Stock, we do have the ability for you to place a backup deposit. The way the backup deposit works is that you would be the next person in line. If the current buyer that placed the deposit is unable to complete the purchase for whatever reason, you would then by default become the new buyer of the property, and your $499 backup deposit will be credited towards your purchase. If the current buyer completes the purchase, then your $499 backup deposit will automatically be refunded to you. If you're interested in placing a backup deposit on a property that's under contract, please contact us and we'll walk you through the steps. If you have any questions, our phone number is at the top of every page of our website. That number is 866-8LANDiO. That's 866-852-6346. We also have a live chat button here where you can communicate with us in real time. If we're not available for whatever reason, please send us a message or respond to our next availability. You can also fill out this contact form here on our website or send us an email directly. Our email address is hello@landio.com. We say it in almost every video, but we can't say it enough. We sincerely appreciate you taking the time to visit our website, to watch our property videos, and ask that you please support us. Please support us by sharing our website, our properties, and our videos with everyone that you know. The more people that we reach, the more dreams of land ownership we can make come true. There are many things that the events over the last 6 months have taught us, and many people will agree that there are tremendous benefits in having a property, a place that you can go, a place that you can get away from the city, that you can go enjoy time together with your family and friends, to be out in nature, whether that be for just pure enjoyment and recreation, or whether that be for a necessity. We view land as an original work of art crafted by the hand of God, and God designed it this way. Land provides us with virtually everything that we need, and we are extremely grateful that we have the opportunity to be stewards of these amazing properties. And that is our mission at LANDiO, to give land a voice. We connect great stewards with our properties so that they can realize their dreams. And it would be an honor to add you to the LANDiO family of happy customers. Please help us bring more amazing properties to market by giving this video a thumbs up, leaving a positive comment, and be sure you're subscribed to our channel and have your notifications turned on to ensure you're notified of new videos as soon as they come available. Thank you, and God bless. LANDiO. Land is opportunity. please click in the upper left-hand corner and subscribe to our YouTube channel. In the upper right-hand corner, we have all of our available properties in a playlist. In the lower right-hand corner, we have a playlist of our Land is Opportunity series. And in the lower left-hand corner, we have our LANDiO Unscripted series.